Her bravery in putting herself forward, indeed in risking contempt of the family courts and waiving her anonymity in order to speak about her experiences so that we in this place can drive change, is inspiring. We owe it to her and to the many other survivors to ensure that we do drive change and that what happened to her and to too many other young women and girls never happens again. Because they were failed by the state, they were failed by our legal system, by the police, by the CPS, by local authorities and by government at every level, and now they are being failed by our legal system yet again. Our entirely permissive system that allows anyone to make an application through the family courts means that men who have been convicted of rape, in the case of the father of Sammy's child, Arshad Hussain, who was serving a 35-year prison sentence, can apply to the courts for access or visitation rights. Sammy's case shocked the nation, but unfortunately it was not unique. Just yesterday I was speaking to another woman who had to respond and attend court after the man who was convicted of raping her and fathering her child had applied through the family courts from prison. Now this could be prevented through a simple ban for any man who has been convicted of fathering a child through rape from applying to the family courts. I know the government is reticent to bring this forward out of concern for the convicted rapist's Article 8 right to a family life, but I'm afraid this simply isn't good enough. Now, I will always defend our human rights as enshrined in the Human Rights Act and from the ECHR, and on this day, the 70th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. But Article 8 is a qualified right, and not one that should override the rights of women and children and their safety. Surely we should be starting from the presumption that if a child has been conceived through rape, that man should have no parental rights to that child and only allow such rights in exceptional circumstances, not the other way round. When I speak to victims of rape and survivors of CSE in situations such as Sammy's, women who have had an almost uniformly terrible experience of the family courts, their feeling is of despair and betrayal, that every day they have to fight for their most basic rights, that every day is a battle, often forced to relive their traumatic experiences and justify themselves over and over